Often we hear people say, I was hit or spanked as a child and I turned out just fine. And we're not saying that hitting or spanking always causes problems. And you may have been one of the lucky ones. But scientific evidence does show that it is a serious risk to hit your child. It can cause many problems, which we're going to talk to you about in a moment.
Remember, before we knew better, doctors actually recommended smoking cigarettes. Now we know that smoking cigarettes can cause cancer. Even though not everyone who smokes a cigarette will get cancer, it's not a risk that we want to take, especially with our children. We understand that spanking or hitting your child may cause them to stop the misbehavior in the immediate moment, but studies show that for most children, it only teaches them to avoid that behavior at the moment or when with you. But it does not usually last long term in terms of correcting the behavior.
And scientific evidence actually shows that children who are spanked or hit typically end up with more disobedient problems. They do not listen well, they are more aggressive, and they are unhappy. Also, spanking can cause changes in the child's brain and cause problems with learning in school, and can create problems between the child and their parent.
Spanking or hitting can also cause children to feel bad about themselves, to think that hitting or violence is the best way to solve a problem, and many of these problems or patterns last into adulthood. Sometimes spanking can actually end up physically injuring your child as well. So why risk spanking or hitting your child when there are better ways to discipline them?